Now, the first secret is going to be totally obvious, but it's the second and third secret that you really want to pay attention to. So let's get into it. How can we naturally improve our body to improve our health so that we can get off blood pressure medication? Number one, you need to eliminate the actual need for blood pressure medication. And hear me out, this is important. It should make total sense to you that if you don't have high blood pressure, then you wouldn't need blood pressure medications. But this goes over the head of most people. Most people believe that once you're on blood pressure medications, that you're on them forever and you can never get off. That is simply not true. It's only assuming that if you never change your lifestyle. There are a tremendous amount of foods that will help reduce your blood pressure naturally. And the more you can introduce these things to your diet, then the lower your blood pressure goes chronically, and the need for high blood pressure medications simply goes away. You don't need the medications if your blood pressure is normal. Now, unfortunately, there are some blood pressure medications where food, health food, believe it or not, interferes with the function of the blood pressure medication. It almost seems ridiculous that you have to make a decision. You have to choose between good or bad, black or white, drugs or health food. It's almost like you can't have both, right? I understand that if you're already on blood pressure medication and health food, the doctor doesn't want you to eat these healthy foods, then you need to find other ways. It behooves you to try to improve your health, to try to manage this condition so that you can actually eventually get off blood pressure medication. So let's assume that you're not allowed to change your diet. You're eating McDonald's 3 times a day and you're taking blood pressure medications, but the doctor doesn't want you eating beets or grapefruit or something like that. Okay, you can start exercising. Exercising has tremendous benefits. If you can start to lose weight, you can start to produce nitric oxide through exercise. That'll help dilate and relax your blood vessels. Your blood pressure will go down. As your blood pressure goes down, then you can start to reduce the amount of blood pressure medication that you're taking. Of course, ask your doctor if reducing your blood pressure medication is right for you. It should be if your body is naturally getting healthy. As the blood pressure medication goes down, you can start to reintroduce foods. And people complicate the diet so much. It's really not that hard. The more vegetables that you eat, the more olive oil that you eat eggs, eat chicken, eat some meat once in a while, it's not rocket science. You could take some supplements that will help lower your blood pressure, and we'll discuss that in just a moment. But as you start to exercise, as you start to lose body fat percent, as your A1C starts to go down, you'll also probably notice that your blood pressure will go down. So here's the deal. Get started today. You can do this. Many people, I know it's not something that you hear a lot about, and maybe your doctor doesn't talk to you about it a lot, but people can get off blood pressure medication. It is totally possible. A prescription pad is not a death certificate. You can do it. So just be aware that you're not alone. You can do this. Now, the second thing that you need to do to get off blood pressure medication is you need to take your blood pressure once per day. That's important. Take your blood pressure in the morning. When you wake up, sit in a chair for 5 to 10 minutes and totally relax. Make sure your feet are on the ground. Don't cross your legs. Do not cross your arms. Make sure you've already gone to the bathroom before you've done this. Do not have breakfast. Do not have coffee. Do not have any water. Just relax for 10 minutes. Check your blood pressure once a day. That's what you want to do. What you're checking for is your resting, natural blood pressure. And the benefit of doing this is you're going to keep a recording and you're going to keep a list. You could write it down on a piece of paper, or some expensive blood pressure machines will actually keep track of it. So you could do the number 3, which we're going to talk to you about in a second. The point is, keep a record of your blood pressure at the same time of day under the same type of situations. So the third and final secret that you're going to do is you're going to take these numbers of your blood pressure that you've been recording for a period of time, and you're going to take it to your doctor. This is vital. You're going to show the doctor your home blood pressure readings. These are your readings that are real. It does not matter what your blood pressure is in the doctor's office, because you may have white coat syndrome, you may have been rushed, they may have taken the blood pressure while your legs were crossed, while you ran into the room, you were stressed. These are all factors that will artificially raise your blood pressure. Your doctor will want to know what your natural blood pressure is when you are resting and relaxed. That's vital. Also, what you're going to do is you're going to bring in a list of what your diet has been for your doctor. You're going to share with your doctor how you've changed your diet, how you've been exercising. Now, at the end of the video, I'm going to put a box right here, so watch for it, on how certain foods interfere with blood pressure medications. You're going to explain to your doctor that you are knowledgeable about how certain foods interact with the blood pressure medication, and you're going to present a case. You want to act as if almost like you're a lawyer trying to win a case. So you're going to present to the doctor the blood pressure numbers at home. You're going to present to him what you've been doing as far as your diet is concerned, your exercise, and you know what? The proof is in the pudding. You're going to not ask to be taken off blood pressure medications unless you've earned it. So you're going to show that you've lost weight, your blood pressure has gone down naturally, your A1C has gone down, you are feeling better. You're also going to present to him the idea that as you've improved your health, you want to know if you can wean yourself off the blood pressure medication. Now, what doctor is going to argue with that? And again, if you present it as if you're a lawyer, it's a win-win situation. I mean, what's a doctor gonna say? No, I want you to stop doing those things and I want you to stay on the medication that I gave you? I mean, come on, who's gonna say that? So that's how you do it. That's the three-step process. Now I have something else. I just want to let you know that this video was made possible by a company called Bioptimizers. And this is a great company. This is a supplement that very often you can take with your blood pressure medications because it does not interfere with it. This is a product called Magnesium Breakthrough. And what it has 7 different magnesiums in it. So you don't have to decide which magnesium you need to take. You simply take 2 of the tablets at nighttime. Number 1, it helps you sleep. Number 2, magnesium is very important for the production of nitric oxide. And nitric oxide actually helps relax and dilate our blood vessels so that it lowers our blood pressure. Magnesium has other effects as well. It helps us sleep. It helps us do a lot of things. There are many, many functions of magnesium, and unfortunately, a lot of people are on diets trying to lose weight, so they very often limit the amount of foods that have magnesium in it. So I'm going to put a link down below. Just go ahead and look at the link, read reviews, investigate this, and find out if magnesium would be right for you. Also, there'll be a discount code if you want to try this out. And lastly, as promised, and this is very important, you need to learn these things, is right here in a box. I'm going to put foods that interfere with your blood pressure medication. And this is a dangerous thing because you do not want to be eating certain foods that can cause harm because you're combining them with your blood pressure medication. So look into those, and I will see you on the next video.